Yes, good evening everyone. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope everyone's had a great weekend so far. Here in Auckland it was a really nice day weather-wise, apart from a couple of showers here and there, but certainly great conditions for golf today. Before I start the video, I just wanted to say that I really appreciate feedback, constructive criticism and things like that towards the channel, or anything you feel like it could help me improve my channel. Any criticism or feedback I always appreciate. And also appreciate all the nice comments as well. So if you feel I can improve in any aspect, just let me know. I'm not going to be offended or anything like that. So appreciate it anyway. But let's get into the video. So it's a course management video. It's a couple of simple little things, nothing too major. Probably something that doesn't really get thought about a lot by amateur golfers when they go and play golf. So one of the things that I recommend, my old man Robert always told me that's something you should do when you're playing, is, let's say you're playing a hole, it could be a par 4 or a par 5, and there's trouble on the right hand side of the hole. You want to ideally go onto the right hand side of the tee block, usually, because it gives you more room to go down the left hand side. So it makes it harder basically to hit it into the trouble more. Just a little thing. So for the Herpai members watching, a good example is the second hole at Herpai. It's very early in the round, so a lot of the time you're not warmed up. Hopefully you should be warmed up after the video from yesterday, but sometimes it's difficult to warm up, so for whatever reason. So you get to the second hole, you're unsure about your swing, try and go on that hole on the right hand side of the tee block, and it gives you more room to aim down the left hand side. Basically makes it a bit wider, the fairway. Just makes it a bit easier early in the day. And also there's a few other scenarios, like other holes. Say if there's troubles left, you do the same. So if the trouble is left, I recommend go to the left hand side of the tee block. Gives you more room up the right hand side. And it's the same with approach shots into the green. Always try not to leave yourself short-sighted where you've got a really difficult chip shot. If the flag's on the right side and there's missing the green on the right, is not good. Never a bad thing. Don't be afraid to aim 20-25 feet or so left of the flag, where if you hit it there, then great. If you pull it slightly as well, then at least you've got a chip that you've got a lot of green to work with. But then if you push it a little bit, you might get lucky and hit it straight at the flag. Who knows? You see, for example, when you watch it on the telly, when you watch the Masters, the 12th hole, a lot of players in that final round, they, even though it's an 8 or a 9-iron, they just hit it 30 feet left of the flag, take their 2-putt and go to the next. So it's the same with short and long. If you're in between clubs on a shot, the pin's at the back and going long's not great, then just try and hit the shorter club normally. Therefore you just eliminate that risk of hitting it long and giving yourself a nightmare of an up and down. And the same with being short. If you're between an 8 and a 9-iron and the pin's at the front and short, you're in trouble, then just hit the 8, just give yourself that 20-footer or so coming back. So it's just little things, course management wise, that you can kind of work on, that I wanted to share with you today. Just things like that. Just especially amateur golfers, you hit a lot of shots. I mean, not you specifically, but amateur golfers hit a lot of golf shots at times that they don't often hit perfect shots. Sometimes they just hit shots that aren't that great. So just if you do hit a poorer shot, at least give yourself a opportunity for your next shot. And I hit a lot of poor shots as well, and into places I shouldn't be hitting it into. So learn from someone who's made a lot of those mistakes in the past and has learned from them. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, appreciate a like. It lets me know that you enjoy the content as well. Feel free to share it with your friends or whatever, and yeah, have a good rest of the weekend, everyone, and hopefully we can do another video in the next couple of days. Probably not tomorrow, I'd say next week. Certainly we'll probably do a couple of uploads here and there, so really appreciate it. Thank you, and have a good rest of the weekend. Cheers.